Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Hisone to Maso-tan. So, last episode, we had our character. She decided what she wanted to do with her life was to join the Air Force. Of course, she didn't, at the time, realize she would be piloting a dragon, but that's one of those things you just kind of, you learn as you go. And she didn't really want to become a deep pilot initially, but the dragon's not really taking no for an answer. He swallowed her repeatedly, but it was fine because he kept vomiting her back out, so no harm, no foul. But when she experienced what it was like to soar to the sky in the belly of the beast, I think she probably got some enjoyment out of it and should be happy with being a deep pilot now. Yeah, so let's get into it and see how she fares with her new career path. 3, 2, 1, play. Traffic is always fun. Oh, never would have guessed that. I heard there's a new D pilot and I had to check her out. You think your plane's cool? Mine breathes fire. Well, it breathes at least. I don't know if it specifically breathes fire, but I like her outfit. Her pilot outfit. Looks like he still hasn't quite got the hang of it yet, though. I'm trying not to die, mostly. You would get so motion sick, oh my god. Well, I would, at least. Pretty good. Oh, wow. That was worse than I expected. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I do kind of get where he's coming from there, but that's just mean. I'm sure that will make her feel better. This guy. I was wrong to take him seriously. That was my mistake. It is funny that he said that because I was thinking this art style is very much the anti-moe. And there we go. Oh, oh, she likes it. Oh. uh, I'm learning all sorts of new things about now. That's one lucky dragon. He just gets to taste all these girls. Yep. Well, it was obvious he was coming here, but she likes him. Clearly. Wow, dude. Uh. Uh. Nope, she's here for the other girl. That'll make you like her even more. Oh. Just straight up going for that ass. The man wastes no time. Made a great first impression with Hisone, that's to be sure. Opening, I think. Which you didn't get it last episode, so that's cool. Okay, now the music really starts. But yeah, between the one guy and the new guy with the fancy suits, I can imagine there being some sexual harassment complaints in this workplace. I should probably start to remember the names of the unimportant characters, but I mostly just know Hisone now. Impressive that she is flying without being inside of a dragon. Ikushima, okay. Nice to meet you. I would imagine so. That's very important, yes. I'm glad I took that into consideration. You just need to find the right girl to whet his appetite, you know? More touching. Wow, dude. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. That makes it feel much better. I mean, doesn't beat around the bush, that's something. Please read it. Wow. Yes, any way at all. Yep, it's all about her again. Is she? I thought she was a B-cup for sure. You just gotta hate Hisone more and more. At least now I can kind of sort of understand her having a dislike of her. Whereas before I felt a bit ham-fisted. She has a fetish for this sort of thing. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable. Well, you pretty much did. It's just a matter of, you know, coming to terms with it. Yeah, that's kind of something you have to be prepared for when you're in an anime, though. Did you give her something she'll actually like this time? Yes, I'm sure it's very deep. Yep, she just trolls you. That's confirmed. I had my suspicions before, but yes, she's a troll. Or senile. Possibly both. And now she's getting bullied. No problem here. Your bullying attempt failed. I hope you're happy. What? I'm pretty sure she'll be able to sleep through it just fine. And there she goes. You know, if you really want to keep a girl up all night, I can think of better methods for you to do that would be more entertaining for me to watch. And now you're the one that can't sleep. Karma's a bitch, isn't it? Gee, what happened? It's like a rivalry that only one of them is aware of. I understand that she loves me and that she's just tsundere. I figured she would interpret it the best way possible. She's neither of those things, I assure you. You're making it very easy to ship this. I hope you know that show. Hey, not in class. Your roommates, you can wait until you get back to your room to continue this stuff. Still love the name D-Pilot so much. Well, that had an effect. Bath time? I bet. uh, Good question. I think she wants to give him a bit more of a personal name. Yeah, that's totally different. Yeah, I got it. I'm saying it wasn't Bray. I got it. It's not very good. It's not quite like that, but no. Yeah. Yeah, sure, she is. She didn't do that, though. I still have no spoon for this, though. Yeah, that's not... Yeah. What? I definitely think you're reading too much into it now. She's a very unique character. But good question as well. Oh, tofu. uh... She's behind you, you know. Decent enough. uh, Picky eater. I'm very picky about the girls I eat. Okay, yeah, you sort of had that coming. I think she's upset. Hisone. He's... Otofu, go talk to her for me. Yeah, I'm going back to my room. He doesn't want to get involved. We're gonna get some actual one-on-one conversation between the two. Because I would like that. What are you reading? Shoujo manga? What is she reading? And she has another evil scheme. Even though Hisona just wants to help her. She seems embarrassed. He approves. What? I like that one. Mine. Yeah, now wanted to enjoy the sight as well. Yes, get into the OTF, Hisona. Yes, no, stop questioning it. And she's gonna mess with the outfit. Well, I mean, I have mixed feelings about this, depending on what she does. Seriously, that one outfit is just wrong. She clearly has a... Uh, no, you're not. You're just throwing a temper tantrum, you'll get over it. Sure. And here comes one now. I didn't even mean to make a pun there. Well, you should have been ready. You're supposed to be ready for any woman, right? Well, Hisone, getting the dragon and hunter down. Storm. And nothing important happened in those days. Yeah, that's straight up desertion, too. uh, being a little bit rude about it, but I get where he's coming from. This isn't really exactly acceptable behavior. Wow. That would be sad. But not super uncommon. I mean, some people might. She's pretty mean. But she doesn't try to. Yes, that's obviously where this was going. Always thinking. I need a suit. I don't think she specifically chose that one, she just grabbed one. But she probably won't be too happy with it. I mean, it's pretty good, I don't see the problem. uh... Well, yeah, I know where the boot came from, but I don't really get the implication. Bending over in that outfit. But yeah, I guess that's all about her not being serious about this yet. Or half-baked, as they put it. Every time she says Otofu, I feel like she's gonna say Otosan, father, for a second, and it keeps throwing me off. The grossest cockpit ever. Sounds oddly familiar. That's where that would come from if that's the case. And Otofu was just starting to grow on me. And that's the title, Hisone to Maso-tan. Operation Track Down Now. She's probably not on the moon, but we could try. Well, you have the boot. Can't you track down her scent? I think we found her. Did she really get into a crash? That's really sad, actually. How long has she been there? Well, it's not exactly your mama, but it's the next best thing. Because it'd be really sad if she was there for days, but I'm sure that's not the case. It was probably just like half an hour at the most. Aren't you glad? It is kind of a big deal. Can you handle having two girls inside of him? Yeah, her first time she didn't wear a suit. He might. Be nice to him, though. Exactly. Tracking the scent from that boot. Yes. He has a name. And in she goes? Yes. So I guess two girls can't fit inside at once. That's unfortunate. Because that itself could lead to some fun scenes. And now she does have to walk back. Yeah, so take cover for her. I'll take that in cash, please. Yeah, multiple Ds at once. It's a very important day for her. Maybe slightly more pleasant, but, you know. I wasn't eavesdropping, I swear. Yeah, smooth. Oh my god. That was really cute. I like that. Because the name was inside. Amiko. She's the chosen one. Well, of course, she's a protagonist, so she's gotta be the special chosen one. uh, a love song as the ED, interesting. Is that really a romance show? Despite all my shipping jokes. A very interesting ED, though. Animation of the characters on the side is fun. And the beat of the song. It really does feel like an old school anime. Well, somewhat old school, like early 2000s, I guess. You shake it. Just the moves are nice. Maybe one of the best CDs of the season, honestly. I'm torn between reading the lyrics and watching the characters. I really should just pick one, but... Oh. Jesus. Please take responsibility. So that was the second episode of Hisone to Maso-tan. And this episode, well, yeah, we, pretty much focus on now, I think it's safe to say. Like, getting her backstory and some of her personal issues, and stuff like that. Of course, we also got to pretty much confirm that the old lady is in fact a troll. Not that that wasn't obvious before, but we got our confirmation in pretty much this episode. So, pretty much one of the things we wanted to establish with this episode is that she needs an outfit. She needs a pilot outfit that will protect her from the inside of the dragon, pretty much, and just a good form factor for that. They brought in a new character, Ikushima, very nicely dressed man, maybe a little bit on the perverted side, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And eventually she picked one, and yeah, it's fine. I mean, not exactly my preferred color scheme or anything, but I think it's suitable for her, and she picked it, so it's, at the end of the day, it's her choice. But the episode now was very much trying to please Ikushima, but he was only really focused on Nao because she's the actual D pilot, so she needs to be where the focus is. But Nao wasn't happy with that because she already didn't like Hisone and her being there, so that just made things worse. So she decided to go full on bully with her, which I guess she had already decided she was going to do that anyway. But this episode we really delved into that. However, a lot of it just kind of backfired, didn't work, her attentions didn't even get across. Like, Hisone thought she was trying to be considerate of her, when she was literally doing the exact opposite. But that just goes to show how much of a failure Nao is, I guess. But yeah, Hisone was trying to be nice to her, emphasis on trying. Her character is still all about accidentally hurting people's feelings, so that was still very much relevant to her character in this episode, resulting with Nao just throwing a shoe at her and running away. The one thing that was really funny was Hisone decided that, you know, hey, what's OTF's name? Like, it clearly has a name beyond that, right? So she decided to give it the name Otofu. And that wasn't the funny part. The funny part was she felt the need to explain how she arrived at that name, as if it wasn't blatantly obvious, which it definitely was, even to me, and obviously to him. And yet she explained it and acted so proud of it. It was so cute. It was so funny. I love you, Hisone. Anyway, another big thing with the episode was we learned about Nao's mother, Kaizaki. Obviously, same family name there. She was a big shot there as well. And it seems like she kind of wants to try to live up to that. It also seems, and she's kind of getting frustrated because of the inability to do so. She ends up just straight up saying, I quit, running away, going AWOL. And she had to be tracked down by Hisone, of course. When she finally found her, she had crashed and was injured, so hopefully she wasn't there too long, because that was a very sad scene. I mean, Nao's a pretty mean person, but I don't like to see her hurting in tears. That's just sad. But eventually, you had Maso-tan. We did figure out his actual name eventually, his true name. He swallowed her up, brought her back home, brought her back to the base. And things seem to be resolved for the most part. Apparently, Hisone is the chosen Miko. That seems to be the case. Not entirely sure what that entails exactly. Maybe it means that she can unlock the true powers of the OTF, maybe? I don't know. But one thing's for certain is that Nao is now best friends with Hisone, which is great, because that just, you know, it's nice to see. And all that's really left to talk about is probably just the ED. I absolutely love the ED. It was fairly simple, but it was a very catchy song. The animation of the characters dancing on the side was simple animation, of course, but it was pretty fluid, very gifable. Like, it's almost like they wanted that to become GIFs, because it very much lends itself to that. And it was just very fun to watch that dancing. Like, over time, it just kept getting like more and more active. Like, so I don't know. I like that. It almost reminds me a little bit of the dancing in Girls' last tour, which I think that was last season's anime last season. Maybe the season before, I don't know. But it does kind of remind me of that. But yeah, definitely one of those EDs that I'll just probably end up watching once in a while, even after the series ends. It's kind of on that level. Yeah, I guess we'll see how responsibility is taken in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.